Hi, my name is Cam Smith with U Sports Production and ISN, reporting from Centennial Park in Central Saanich. Thank you for tuning in. The round-robin portion of the District 7 Minors Tournament are in the books, with 4 teams advancing to the semifinals, including the number 1 seed Beacon Hill team that takes on a scrappy Central Saanich squad. Today's feature semifinals pits a strong 2nd seed Loritz All-Stars against a talented 3 seed out of National Little League, with both teams looking to advance to Sunday's finals. This should be a good one, folks. Buckle up and play ball! Getting the nod on the mound for Loritz is Will Meadows. He's a talented young baseball player. He's going up against leadoff batter Caden James. And Meadows with fire went in low and outside, and that would rack up James for the first out of the inning. That's a nice pitch right there. And the next batter is Lucas Foreman. He's looking to get things started. Another low and away pitch gets him looking. That's a beauty right there, folks. Next up to play for National is the dangerous Connor Petrovic. Meadows with the pitch. And this is driven. Oh, that's a 2-hopper right to Jet Nelson, who scoops it up nicely. And a nice play to first base. You got to love that. 3 up, 3 down, heading into the bottom half of the first inning. Cam Galloway getting a nod for National. And he would throw a nice curveball. Nixon Holly's frozen, and he gets punched out. Next up to bat for Loritz is Will Meadows. He's going to take this Galloway offering. He's going to take a chop at it, and it is going right over the glove of Shaver. I think that took a little bit of a hop. Not quite sure, but he is safe at first, Meadows. Then Jet Nelson at the plate. He's got 2 strikes on him. Galloway's going to throw a beauty right down the pipe, but that gets by the catcher, and an alert Meadows. He gets right over to second, looking to go to third. He does, and he is safe at third base. That's a heads-up play right there. Next up to bat is a very dangerous Silas Shoot. Now I'll tell you what, he's going to take this pitch the other way. It's going the opposite field, out in left field, and that is going to score Meadows. Put Loritz up 1-0 early in this ball game. Nice signal there by Shoot. Shoot would move over to third on a pass ball and a wild pitch, but Galloway would rack up the batter, Logan Grant. That's a great pitch to end this inning. 1-0 Loritz. Let's take a look at this one again. Galloway would just rear back and paint this corner. That's a beautiful pitch right there. Freezing Grant. Dexton Schaefer on the mound, and he would swing and miss. Will Meadows throwing some heat. A walking stolen base would put a man on second base. This is Grant now on the mound, and that's Lougheed with a trickler. Gets kind of right in the pocket between the pitcher and third base. Safe at first and second. Nashville making a move. Next up to bat with 1 out is Cam Galloway. Logan Grant going out of the stretch. We're on a first and second. That's a rip ball right over to Nelson. Nelson picks it up. Beauty play. Right over to Filipovic. That's a great play on the force. And a first and second, 2 out. Next up to bat, that's Hudson Motashaw. And Logan Grant would rear back on the third pitch. And that is a lazy curve for the out. That's a great pitch right there. And that erases aside. Still 1-0 Loritz heading to the bottom half of the second. Mason Murr leading off for Loritz in the bottom half of the second inning. Galloway with a pitch, and on 3 straight pitches, that is a strikeout. This young man is coming to play today. With Cruz Hamilton on third base, away of a walk, stolen base, and a pass ball. And that is Galloway. He's going to throw it in the dirt. And who's going to score but Cruz Hamilton? God, that is a way to get around there, young man. And he did a 2-0 Loritz. 1 out, Filipovic. He's still at the plate, and this is Galloway. He's going to rear back, and he's going to throw a nice pitch right down the pipe. There's a hole in the bat for Filipovic. Nice pitch, young man. Now Galloway with the pitch to Plum. He's going to dig this one out of the dirt. 1 hopper right to Petrovic, and he throws it over to Shaver. That's for the final out of the inning. That stops the bleeding. 2-0 Loritz heading to the top of the third. And in the top of the third, Logan Grant surveys the batter, Jerry Liang. And look out, there's a pop-up, and no, Shoot is right there. That's a lot of confidence right there. That's an easy out to start things off. The next batter for National is Caden James. Logan Grant winds up. Here's the pitch. That's a ripper right over to third base. Oh, and the ball is bobbled, and safe at first is James. That's what you got to do, folks. You got to run that out hard. And with Foreman at the plate, you got to look out for this one. James is getting the green light, heading over to second. But look out, here comes the catcher with a great throw right to Meadows, and that is for the out. Caught stealing. You got to love that when that happens. That's a great play by this Loritz team. And let's take a look at this one again. Look at that arm. That is a beauty, right on point. And Meadows with the tag, stopping him in his tracks. And then 2 pitches later, Logan Grant just reared back and broke some high heat. And they're chasing it. Is Foreman. But as for the third out of this inning, 2-0 Loritz. Cam Galloway still on the mound for National on the bottom of the third inning. That is Nixon Hill at the plate. He's going to take a rip this one. That's a one bouncer. Climbing the ladder is Galloway. And over to first, over to Shaver for the out. First out of the inning. That is a great play by this fine young man. Next up to bat for Loritz, the ever-dangerous Will Meadows. And he would not disappoint on this pitch by Galloway. He's going to rip one out deep into left field. That is a beauty. He is going around first, heading to second with a stand-up double. Oh, putting Loritz in scoring position. Jet Nelson would start things off. He would walk to first base and then shoot. He is up. He's going to get picked off right in the knee. He's already banged up, but they'll take the free pass. Delaware would come in for relief for Cam Galloway, who pitched 3 strong innings. But he would leave the bases loaded with Logan Grant coming to the plate. But Delaver's going to throw a great pitch. Swing and a miss by Grant. That's some disappointment right there. And I'll tell you what, Delaver's liking what he's seeing. That's beauty. And then on the next pitch, that is a pass ball. And look out, here comes Meadows. Meadows in with the slide. That's safe. 3-0 Loritz in the bottom of the third inning. And I'll tell you what, some alert base running. A little sleepy play from National, and another run scores right there. That's 4-0 right now for Loritz. And Deliver, he delivered a Ben Haxma. I'll tell you what, look at this catcher. He's got some heads up, and he's got Matthew in a pickle. Nice little play right over to Foreman. That is, but you know what? He's safe. I'll tell you what, I thought he would have been out. But all said and done, Deliver, he delivered the next pitch, and that is a swing and a miss. That is for the third out of the inning, but not before Loritz could put 2 more on the board. That's 4-0, headed to the top of the fourth inning. And in the top of the fourth, Logan Grant would throw the pitch, and it would hit Petrovic. And that is a welcome free ticket to first base with this National League squad. That they got to get something going. And then Shaver would step up to the plate, and Grant would deliver right down the pipe. And Shaver would reach out and smack this one out to the shortstop. But there's an error at second base. Petrovic would run over to third, first and third, with no outs in this inning. Just what the doctor ordered for National. And Jet Nielsen's going to take over on the mound for this Loritz squad. Erlen Johnson at the plate. He's going to take a strike. And look at this. There's a throw at second, but no, the runner is going to score. That Petrovic, I'm telling you, this kid has got some heads-up base running. Favor in at second. No outs. Nielsen coming out of the stretch. He looks and he fires, but that's inside. That's going to walk the batter. And coming in is Shaver with some heads-up running. And that's a good base running right there. That'll score at 4-2 Loritz. And in comes Galloway. He's going to run for Johnson. Now Maxwell Mira steps up to the plate. And here comes Nielsen. Nielsen with the pitch. It's a little shot to second baseman. Grant bobbles a ball. Gets to second, but not in time. That's first and second. And this is looking pretty promising right now for National. Now it's first and third. Nielsen's going to wind up. The pitch is in the dirt. And look who's coming home. This is going to be Galloway to score. And heads up base running. Maxwell Mira all the way to third base. Down with the slide. Safe at third base. And that is bringing National within one. And then Delaver still at the plate. And Nielsen's going to pitch. This is a little blooper. And it's going to drop. And that will score the runner. This game is all knotted up at 4. That's a nice little bloop hit there to tie this game up. Then Nielsen would decide enough's enough and blow an off-speed pitch right by the batter. That's a beauty of a pitch right there. And then Nielsen would keep it going and do the same thing again. That's for the second out of this inning. That is a much needed second out. Take a look at this one again. Nielsen just rears back. This young man throws hard and freezes the batter. That's a very, very nice pitch, son. Well, then it's time to call on Plum and put him in the game and try and get this third out for this LAYRITZ squad. But he is going to, right off the bat, face the ever-dangerous leadoff hitter, Caden James. And James will deliver. He rips a rope out into left field. And that is going to score another run. And I'll tell you what, first base, he is safe. That is a great ball right there by Caden James. Very timely hit. And the very next batter gets plunked. He moves to first base. That is first and second, 2 out. And the very next batter, Petrovic at the plate. He is going to rip this ball out into left field. That is going to go all the way to the fence. James is going around third. James will score. Rounding third, Foreman will score. And with a stand-up double, that is Mr. Petrovic. I'll tell you what, that young man, he keeps delivering day after day. And Shaver, he's going to step up to the plate. Plum on the mound. Plum is going to throw a beauty of a pitch. A little high, but it freezes Shaver. But not before this National squad comes up 7 unanswered, heading to the bottom of the 4th inning. What a game, folks. Delaware still on the mound for National. He's going to throw the pitch, and that is Matthew is going to poke the ball in between first and second. He is safe at first. That's a way to start things off for this LAYRITZ squad. And the very next pitch, batter lays down a nice bunt, and that is going to sacrifice, move the runner over, and that's a beauty. That'll put a runner in scoring position with 1 out in the inning. Now Nixon up the bat. He is going to poke one. That is right to Shaver. Shaver with a nice play for the out. And then the next batter, Delaware with the throw. This looks like it's a tip ball, but it's not. That's going to score the runner. That makes it 7-5. And LAYRITZ looking for more in the bottom of this 4th inning. Now Meadows at the plate. And Meadows will not disappoint. He just rips a ball right past the shortstop. That's for a long single, keeping this rally going. And then Nielsen's going to step up to the plate, and he is going to crush this ball right over the left fielder's head. That's going to go back. I'll tell you what, there goes Meadows. Meadows rounding third. Meadows will score, and heads up base running. Nielsen goes to third on a stand-up triple. Nice. He is jacked up, loving every minute of this. And then it's Silas Schute's turn. He comes up to the plate. This is a dangerous hitter, folks. Man on third. And Silas Schute delivers by just turning on this ball quickly. That is a quick bat right there, and that will score the run. This is going to knot this up at 7. This has been a seesaw battle, but you got to love this game. It's anybody's game right now. And 2 outs. Logan Grant steps up to the plate and hits this ball right to first baseman Shaver. Shaver with a nice play, and this will end this thing. 7-7, heading to the top of the 5th. Top of the 5th inning. Plum still on the mound for Loritz. And the pitch is in, and it is slashed right to Schute. And Schute makes a fantastic play. You gotta love the way this young man's playing today. Then Lougheed at the plate for National, looking to get things going. Plum with the delivery, and he throws it a little outside, but he is racked up on the umpire, and that is the second out of the inning. And Cam Galloway now at the plate. He's awaiting the pitch from Plum. He digs this one out of the dirt, hit right to the hot corner. I believe that's Filipovic with a beautiful play right over to Schute at first place. That's 3 up, 3 down. What a 5th inning for this squad. Now bottom of the 15, Petrovic on the mound for National. Look out. He is going to blow one by the young man at the plate. That is a beautiful pitch to start things off. And then next up the plate is Cruz Hamilton. And Cruz Hamilton takes this Petrovic offer, and he belts it out to left field. But a great play in left field. Bring it in to cutoff, man. You got to love that. Keeps it to a long single. Hamilton would steal his way over to third base, but here goes Petrovic, and he would blow one by Filipovic. And you know what? That's 2 out in this inning, and a runner in scoring position. Next up to bat for LAYRITZ is Plum. Here goes Petrovic in the windup. He delivers, and that is a nice slap right over to you-know-who. That is Shaver again, and Shaver with the out. That's 3 outs, and that saves that run. And Silas Shute, he would get the call on the top of the 6th for Loritz, and he would not disappoint. He would throw one low and away. That's a very nice pitch. Hard thrower right here, folks. Then Shute would face Jerry Liang, and Shute, he would just fire one right down the pipe for the knockout. And James is going to step up to the plate for this national squad. And Shute, he is going to throw the pitch. And that is another fastball. And that takes care of James and takes care of National. That is 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts for Shute. And this game is coming right down to the wire. Petrovic in for National squad. And he's going to face Hull. And Hull would hit a ball. Grounder right over to, I believe that's Galloway. Galloway fires it over to first. Ty goes to the runner. That is some good hustle there by that young man. Runner at first. A stolen base for Nixon Hull. And then he heads over to third on a wild pitch. And you know what? That puts a runner at third. That's scoring position right there. Meadows would walk and then move over to second. Runners at second and third. And then that is Nielsen. Nielsen with a nice hit right down the third baseline. And Petrovic does the right thing. Holds on to the ball. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And Layritz definitely in striking distance to put this one away. Now Caden James is going to come into the ballgame for National and try and right the ship. But he is going to face a dangerous Silas Shute with the bases loaded. This is a pressure cooker right here. This is the game on the line, and Shute would deliver a Texas leaguer, and it would fall right in, and that is going to score the winning run. Loritz has just stamped their ticket into the finals. They're going crazy. Shute is loving this. That is a great hit by this young man, and you got to tip your hat to this national team. They played so well throughout this tournament. Great showing, but make this one a final 8-7 Loritz. And after the game, we caught up with Loritz's Silas Shute for his thoughts on the game.
So you came in the 6th inning, and you mopped it off. Tell me about that pitching, because I don't think you were going to go today.
I actually didn't think I was going to go today. Well, pretty much you just tried for strikes and hit the glove.
Yeah, you did. You hit the glove, you painted corners, you pitched pretty well, and you got to tell me that final inning, there's nothing like that. You got the bases loaded, you're up to bat. Do you like that situation? Tell me about that situation and the end result.
Well, pretty much they bring in a new pitcher for me, and I see that he throws really slow, so you just adjust for that. Try to hit the ball, try to pull it, but if you can't, just go the other way with it.
And you got a nice Texas leaguer that popped right in there, right? Yeah. So you scored a run. How's that team feeling today and heading into tomorrow for the finals?
Very good.
Oh, you gotta love that. Freezies and a win is minor league baseball at its best right there. And looking forward to tomorrow's final, that tough Beacon Hill squad. They are undefeated in this tournament. They're gonna face this talented Loritz All-Star team. It's gonna be a great game, and U Sports Production will be there to bring you all the action. That's Sunday, 12 o'clock. At Centennial Park. Definitely going to be a good one. My name is Cam Smith with U Sports Production and ISN. Thank you for tuning in. See you on the field.